So I've covered this jump entry to handstand before from the kneeling position. It's really good because it sends you straight up, but I've started to use it more and more when coaching press handstands. Not only the standard straddle press to handstand, but also the Stalder Press progressions. And that's what I'm going to go through today. So basically when we want to go up into a press handstand from here, I'm going to have thumbs by my knees. I'm going to go up into this position, so tippy toe position, and see how I'm sliding in because my energy is going up and forwards. And a little bit like an aeroplane coming off, my toes want to slide and then go up and out. So up and out. So see that I'm using a little bit of momentum. So I'm gathering speed as I go up and then go through that correct pathway through that straddle to enter the handstand. Now I could use more momentum. So again, thumbs by the knees. So that's nearly like a jump to handstand. So there is like a thin line or a gray area between what's a jump and what's a press. And notice I'm on this smooth floor with socks on. So that does make the slide and entry much easier. So prerequisites is to have a freestanding handstand, obviously to do this eccentric. We want to be able to go into straddle. We want to be able to come down nice and slow so you can kiss the floor with tippy toes. And then I'm going to slide back, come into that kneeling position, finish knees by the thumbs. Now if you can't do that yet, work with the wall. Make sure you can do this slow eccentric, but low back against the wall, mid back, upper back, kiss the floor with tippy toes. Get that strong. If you're not up to that level, work the wall leans, taking the shoulders on and off the wall. Work on that flexibility and check out one of my other videos where I go in a little bit more detail if you're working towards the eccentric press to handstand. But if you already have this eccentric and you can control all the way down, get the toes to kiss the floor, slide down through that kneeling position, hold, rest as long as you need to, but don't move your position, and then try and mimic it on the way back up. So that can help you towards that initial press to handstand. If you have the press to handstand already, let's go towards the Stalder Press. Now exactly the same technique with the progressions towards the Stalder Press, but as I slide the toes around, I'm just going to let them go a little bit further before I pull back out again. So start position, slide, toes go a little bit lower or further, and then I pull back out again. Now that's obviously going to be dependent on how close you are to the Stalder Press and also your flexibility. If you're tight, you can do exactly the same drills, but up on the yoga block, either 1 or 2. But it's exactly the same. It's just your hip is going to be coming a little bit lower relevant to your hands. So you're going to need to use a little bit more strength instead of the flexibility. And then pretty simple progression line. All you do is start to take the toes further. Ooh, hard work today. Through that range of motion, so closer and closer to the actual Stalder Press. Be careful as you come through not to throw the toes up in the air too quickly and try and lift the heels, because that's what's counterbalancing you and stopping the hip dropping. So if I bring the feet up quickly, it sends me backwards. And if I don't fall backwards, it's just going to make me feel really heavy at the back. So even if I go through the full range of motion, I'm going to keep my toes on the floor for longer, keep them there, lift up, slide them back through to allow me to get up into the position. Now personally, I'm tight through the hip, my low back doesn't like to round, so I struggle to get through without dragging the without dragging the feet anyway. So if you're working towards the press, use that momentum to help slide you up and get you going up and forwards in that direction. If you have the press and you're working towards the Stalder, start to visit, see how far you can go that way and get up. And this is a newer one for me that I'm starting to use with clients, so let me know down in the comments if you try it and any feedback on it. Thumbs up and subscribe would be appreciated, and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks guys.